Does masturbation destroy your testosterone? This is one of the most persistent myths on the internet, fueled by gym bros, online gurus, and a whole lot of misinformation. You see claims everywhere that abstaining will supercharge your T levels, build more muscle, and turn you into a productivity machine. But what if I told you the truth is far more complex, and that you've likely been worrying about the wrong thing all along? Today, we're cutting through the noise. We're going to dive deep into the science, expose the real culprits that are tanking your testosterone, and give you a practical guide to optimizing your hormones without the guilt and confusion. This isn't about shame or judgment, it's about understanding your body. So, where did this whole idea even come from? The connection between semen retention and strength is an ancient one, appearing in various cultures and philosophies for centuries. It was believed that seminal fluid contained a vital life force, and losing it would lead to weakness. In the modern era, this idea got a new lease on life through online communities like NoFap, which started as a way to address compulsive porn use but quickly evolved. The community began promoting abstinence as a cure-all for everything from social anxiety to low testosterone. Anecdotal reports of feeling more energetic and confident after a period of abstaining flooded the internet, solidifying the myth in the minds of many young men. The problem is, personal feelings and ancient beliefs aren't the same as scientific evidence. So, let's see what the science actually says. When we look at the clinical studies, the picture becomes much clearer. There's one specific study from 2003 that is constantly cited to support the abstinence theory. In this study, men who abstained from ejaculation for 7 days saw a temporary spike in their testosterone levels on the 7th day. It was a significant spike, about 45%. And this is where most of the online gurus stop reading. What they conveniently ignore is that after this peak on day 7, the testosterone levels returned right back to baseline, even as the men continued to abstain. This suggests the effect is temporary and not a sustained increase. Other, more comprehensive studies have found no significant long-term difference in testosterone levels between men who ejaculate frequently and those who abstain. At most, we see minor, short-lived fluctuations that are well within the normal daily hormonal rhythm. Think about it. Your testosterone levels naturally fluctuate throughout the day, peaking in the morning and dipping in the afternoon. They're also affected by sleep, diet, and exercise. A tiny, temporary blip from ejaculation is insignificant in the grand scheme of your overall hormonal health. So, to be crystal clear, the scientific consensus is that masturbation does not meaningfully lower your testosterone levels in a way that would impact your health, muscle growth, or masculinity. The myth is just that, a myth. If masturbation isn't the testosterone killer it's made out to be, then what actually is? The real threats to your hormonal health are far more common and far less talked about. Let's start with the biggest one, poor sleep. Consistently getting less than 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep can slash your testosterone levels by the same amount as being 10 to 15 years older. That's huge. Next up is chronic stress. When you're constantly stressed, your body pumps out a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol and testosterone have an inverse relationship. When cortisol is high, testosterone tends to be low. Our modern, high-pressure lifestyle is a perfect recipe for chronically elevated cortisol. Another major factor is your diet and body fat percentage. A diet high in processed foods, sugar, and in healthy fats can wreck your hormones. Being overweight, especially carrying excess fat around your midsection, is a testosterone killer. Fat tissue actually produces an enzyme called aromatase, which converts testosterone into estrogen. The more body fat you have, the more of this conversion happens. And finally, a sedentary lifestyle. Your body is designed to move. Lack of regular physical activity, especially resistance training, tells your body it doesn't need to produce optimal levels of testosterone. These are the real enemies you should be fighting, not a perfectly normal biological function. So if the hormonal impact is negligible, why do so many guys report feeling so much better when they abstain? This is where psychology comes in, and it's arguably the most important part of this conversation. For many, masturbation, especially when linked to compulsive porn use, is tied to feelings of guilt and shame. When you do something you feel is wrong or unproductive, you feel bad afterward. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you stop doing that thing, you break the cycle of guilt. You feel more in control of your actions, and that sense of discipline and self-mastery gives you a massive confidence boost. That feeling isn't from a magical surge of testosterone, it's from conquering a compulsive behavior. There's also the dopamine factor. Excessive consumption of highly stimulating online content can desensitize your brain's reward system. It's like eating sugary junk food all day. Eventually, a simple apple doesn't taste sweet anymore. Taking a break can help reset those dopamine pathways, making you more motivated to pursue real-life goals and find pleasure in normal, healthy activities. So, if you feel that your habits are controlling you, causing you to lose hours of your day, or making you feel ashamed, then taking a break is a fantastic idea. But do it for the right reasons, for mental clarity and self-discipline, not because you're chasing a mythical testosterone boost. The goal is moderation and mindfulness, not complete elimination based on false science. Alright, let's put this all together into some practical, actionable advice. Forget about counting the days of abstinence like it's some kind of superpower. Instead, focus on the fundamentals of a healthy lifestyle, because that's what truly moves the needle. First, prioritize sleep. Make your bedroom a dark, cool, screen-free sanctuary. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every single night. This is non-negotiable. Second, manage your stress. Find a healthy outlet, whether it's meditation, spending time in nature, journaling, or a hobby. Don't let chronic stress run your life and ruin your hormones. Third, clean up your diet. Focus on whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, complex carbs, and plenty of vegetables. Minimize processed junk, sugary drinks, and excessive alcohol. If you're overweight, making a plan to lose that excess body fat will be one of the most powerful things you can do for your testosterone. Fourth, move your body. Lift heavy weights to 2-4 times a week. Compound exercises like squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and rows are your best friends. Don't forget some cardio for heart health as well. And finally, be mindful of your habits. If you feel your use of porn or masturbation is compulsive or negatively impacting your life, consider taking a break to reset your relationship with it. The goal is a balanced life where you are in control. That's what builds true confidence. So, let's land the plane here. Obsessing over whether masturbation is lowering your testosterone is a distraction. It's a convenient scapegoat that prevents you from addressing the real, foundational issues that are actually impacting your health and vitality. The path to high testosterone, energy, and confidence isn't found in a gimmick like semen retention. It's forged through discipline and consistency in the things that truly matter: your sleep, your diet, your exercise, and your mental well-being. Stop wasting your energy on myths. Start investing that energy into building a lifestyle that supports real, lasting hormonal health. Take control of the things you can actually change, and you'll unlock a level of vitality you never thought possible. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more science-based content to help you become the best version of yourself. See you in the next one.